the invisible witness who finally found her voice. They say, silence is golden, but honestly, silence is a weapon. It's the ultimate truth serum. Because when people think you can't hear them, they stop performing. They stop pretending to be the good guys. 7 months ago, a viral infection attacked my inner ear. Total hearing loss. Or so the doctors told my parents. I was locked in my own head. My family treated me like a ghost. At first, it was devastating. But then, 3 weeks in, the sound started leaking back. Faint, then sharp. I was about to scream with joy when I heard my perfect fiancé, Blake, talking to my sister, Elena, in the kitchen. It's actually better this way, Blake whispered, his voice dripping with relief. Now we don't have to keep the affair a secret. I can stay devoted to the poor, disabled girl while well, you know, my reputation stays intact, and I still get her family's trust fund when we marry. My heart felt like it was being squeezed by a cold hand. I stared at the wall, my face a perfect mask of nothingness. Elena laughed. It's a win-win, babe. She was always so demanding anyway. Now she's just quiet, like a piece of furniture. I didn't say a word. For 6 months, I played the part. I wore the hearing aids that didn't work. I sat through dinners where my parents discussed how they'd manage me like a liability. We'll move her to the guest house, my father muttered over steak. Out of sight, out of mind. We can tell the neighbors she's sensitive to noise. It saves us the embarrassment of her failing to hold a conversation. The breaking point? Our engagement party. 200 people. A celebration of our love. Blake stood on the stage, holding a glass of champagne. To my beautiful silent warrior, he toasted, his eyes fake tearing. I will be her voice, for as long as she needs me. The room erupted in ahs. I stood up. I didn't use sign language. I didn't point. I just spoke directly into the microphone. You don't need to be my voice, Blake, I said. My voice was calm, cold, and lethal. The room went so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Blake's face went from devoted hero to ghost white in 3 seconds. Because I've heard everything, I continued, my voice echoing. I heard about the guest house. I heard about the affair in the kitchen. And I definitely heard you calling me a piece of furniture. I turned to my sister. I hope the trust fund is worth it, Elena, because the disabled girl just cut you both out of the will. I dropped the mic. The sound of it hitting the floor was the last thing I wanted to hear from them. I walked out that door and haven't looked back. They keep calling, saying I misinterpreted a joke. But once you hear the truth, you can never unhear it.